Of what we eating. Today I decided to do a little something, maybe just a little different, but I'm gonna do some Cajun shrimp pasta. And I hope everybody's doing okay out there, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so what I have here, as you can see, all the ingredients. I have deveined, peeled, tail off. Y'all know Jamal. Tail off shrimp, okay? And the Creole season that I'm using, Cajun season, is Tony Chachere's Creole. Tablespoons of salt and pepper. And I use about 3 tablespoons of that Creole season. I just have it there. We have parsley to garnish it. About 6 cloves of garlic and a lemon for some lemon zest. Okay. So what I want to do, my Ziploc bag. I am just going to add my shrimp into this bag. I'm gonna do that right quick. Set that off to the side. Then I'm gonna add my 3 tablespoons of this, the seasoning, Creole seasoning. I'm just gonna add that in there with that. With about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, just kind of eyeball it a little bit. Close it up and just kind of get that mixed all together real good. Coat the shrimp. Close that up really good. Oh, and I'm also using the PENNE pasta, okay? I already have my water boiling over here, so I'll be adding it to the water here soon. Just get that coated real good. If you want to add more seasoning to it, you can. But, you know, I didn't want to add too much because I have a little one. So when I chop up these shrimp, I don't want it to be too spicy. Okay. I think that's coated good enough. So I'm going to set that to the side. Okay? So we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is add a little bit of this to Leroy, my skillet, because I'm gonna grill my shrimp, or you know, cook my shrimp in this skillet. So I'm gonna add just a little bit there, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my pasta added to my water. All right, so the pasta is cooking. So in the meanwhile, Leroy is heating up. I have just, you know, the olive oil that I put in the skillet, and we're gonna let that heat up. And you're gonna take your shrimp and you're just gonna cook the shrimp for, you know, until it turns pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and start placing it. Let me see if it's hot enough. It's not quite hot enough yet. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're gonna get this shrimp in here. We're gonna let that cook. You can smell that seasoning. It smells good already. Can you smell it, babe?
It smells good.
Okay. Take this glove off. Put this in the trash and wash my hand. Alright, so I have the shrimp in Leroy and it is cooking, and I'm gonna let it turn. I'm gonna cook it at least about 4 minutes on each side. I can try to flip them all over or until they're lightly pink. You don't want to cook them too long because it'll be rubbery. But you want to make sure it is done. Okay, so we're going to let that cook. Alright, so in the meantime, what, babe? While that's cooking. In the meantime, while that's cooking, we're going to cut up this garlic. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up this garlic, and I have 6 cloves of garlic. So we're going to cut that up. Jamal has a new toy, so he's playing with it.
Running over everybody.
So y'all, to the new subscribers, if you hear the children, we are a family. I have children. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one out there trying to multitask, taking care of the children and cooking, you know. Y'all know how it is. But we're gonna make it work. That's what we gotta do. Okay, so I have my 6 cloves of garlic chopped. And I'm gonna check on this shrimp. Make sure that's, see, they're turning a light pink color. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but can y'all see that? Thank you, husband, for making sure you can see that. That means he ain't helping.
I am reading, you guys. I am sorry, I'm reading. I'm multitasking.
You can see that? You can see that shrimp?
You can see it, but
It's okay. Just make sure your shrimp is lightly pink and not raw looking.
it smells extremely loud.
The shrimp?
It smells instantly like a seafood restaurant.
Okay. So we're gonna let that cook a little bit and I shall return. Okay. So as you can see, my shrimp is done and I took it out and I just set it on a plate and I'm going to set it to the side here, okay? And in another skillet, I just want to melt about 2 tablespoons of butter. Already heating up. And I want to add my garlic. Just add that garlic and butter together so it can be very flavorful. Just that. Let it get real fragrant. Alright, so let that cook a little bit. And I need to grab the heavy cream out of the fridge. So, baby, you know what a whisk is?
Whisk?
Mm-hmm.
Like a brush on a...
No, it's a whisk. It's what I need to stir this
With the
up.
wire?
Huh?
Wire?
Yeah, it's in the other drawer.
I had to bring my mind back.
And I forgot to tell y'all, to make your sauce or your pasta, you're just gonna turn it down to about 6. You're going to slowly, gradually whisk in some heavy cream, okay? Just gonna put that in here with that. And you're gonna add about 2 cups of that. So you can kind of eyeball it. If you can add more, so it's just pretty much up to you. But I'll have the description and everything, the ingredients inside the description, so you will know exactly what I use, the measurements and everything, okay? Now what I want to do is add some lemon zest. Just a little bit of lemon zest to kind of... Just a little zest. Go in there. Have enough grater. I went to the store to get one. Let me see. That I wanted.
It's Christmas time too. That's probably a lot of what they those stocking stuff to take. Yeah.
Grater? You think so?
Yeah. depending on how Marshall have their sales too.
Yeah.
You can go in there at this time of year and it's bought up all that cooking ware, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right, so you want to continue to whisk this about 1 to 2 minutes.
Whisk the
And a little bit more. So this is about a, what is this, 16 ounce? I'm gonna add all of that, okay? Of whipping cream. So we're just going to keep stirring that up. That's about 7. Now that it's stirring, sitting, I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese, okay? And I'm using about 1/4 cup. I'm gonna add that to the cream. That's about 1/4 cup of Parmesan. And you just wanna stir that in there until it's thickened.
I'm gonna give them a closer shot.
So just stir that up, and that cheese will melt. Okay, we'll just let that simmer. And I'll be back. I turned it down to about a 4. Be back. All right, so this has been cooking for about a minute. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my tablespoon of salt and pepper to this mixture and just whisk it around in there, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit more. I'm gonna turn it down to about a 3. And I'll be back. Okay, so the heavy whipping cream with the lemon zest, salt and pepper, garlic is all mixed in together. It's simmered. So I'm going to add my pasta to this. And that's all you need to do. Just make sure you drain your pasta and just stir that together. Just gently stir it. So you can coat all your panini noodles. Stir that together really good. I think that's coated pretty good. And always taste your food. If you need to add any more salt or pepper, by all means do so. If it's not enough, add more. There's not a whole lot more, be careful. Okay, and I shall return. Okay, so I added, you mixed it up. Are you recording for real? Oh, okay. So everything is mixed up, and I just want to garnish this. So I'm just gonna cut up some tomatoes just to garnish it. I'll give it some color. What y'all in there doing with baby toys? As you can hear them in there. Okay. So what I want to do, let me see if y'all can see this. Let me see the cameraman. Make sure he come on back in here. I want to add my shrimp on top of this. So I'm just going to place it all around in there. Not that pretty. Just add your shrimp in there. And I should grab a spoon because I do not like to grab stuff like this with my hands. But it'll be okay for now. My hands are impeccably clean, as Gina Young says. And yeah, we watch her. Shout out to Jenny Young.
Word.
Okay. So, let me wash my hands real quick and then I'll be back.
Well, we're gonna have some accents, like I said, going on with this shrimp dish my wife making, and I'm gonna bring a special guest on that. I think you guys may like it.
Okay. So I'm gonna garnish this a little bit more, and this is real easy to make. I'm telling y'all. And to keep it warm, I have my stove on low. But I'm gonna add just a little bit more. You see that, babe? Ooh, look how pretty.
Yeah.
Grated Parmesan cheese on there. You add as much as little as you like. If you fix your plate, you can add more. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some tomatoes on top of that too. You know, you don't have to add the tomatoes if you don't want to. This is just to give it a little color. You know, it's a Cajun shrimp, so do what you feel. Y'all better stop fighting.
Supermom's in the house.
Okay. And a little bit of parsley. Just to give it some color, you know, to garnish it. And there you have it. Ain't that pretty, y'all? Now, what I'm going to fix with this, you know, I'm gonna let that sit just a little bit and stay warm while I get Leroy ready again so I can fry some steaks to go along with this and make a salad. But I want to thank you guys. You want another picture of it? Please like and subscribe. And I'll show y'all the end. All right, y'all. So the Cajun shrimp pasta is done. And what I did, look at that. Looks so good. And I just made some steaks for my husband and the kiddos, a salad, and garlic knot. That looks so good. I'm gonna take a little taste of this real quick. A little tomato. We're gonna go ahead and taste it. Excuse, you know, I'm at home, I'm comfortable, but hey. Yep. Good. Until next time, thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Bye. So good.